Na wewe unasema, Eric made a point that a man does not need permission to stay out at night.
Listen, it's marriage. It's not slavery or dictatorship, right? You're married. It's a union. We agree. You cannot tell me you're going to come home at any time. Do I need permission when I'm coming home?
Yes, you do.
Why do I need permission?
You are coming,
am I your child?
You are my wife.
But
and
I'm
a
not
wife
your
is
child.
like my child. Let me tell you why. This one is serious. She is my child because I'm providing for her. I am leading her. I am mentoring her. She is in my kingdom. I'm not in her kingdom. So, Dr. Kimori,
yes.
She has to follow my rules and regulations and everything. It doesn't mean I'm bossing her.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't mean I'm
That's actually not
No.
That's
You're getting it wrong.
Tunakuja kwako sasa.
I am not dictating her. I am not forcing her. But I'm saying this is my kingdom. You will play by my rules. If you don't want my kingdom, the door is open.
Hallelujah,
you can go. It's as simple as that.
Not that kingdom is not working for me.
And the reason why we have a lot of issues with marriage nowadays is because men of today have abdicated themselves and allowed their women to boss over them. So when that marriage is tumbling, the woman can insult you, the woman will disrespect you, the woman will walk out of you, the woman will shout at you, and you, because your masculinity is now fragile, utachukua panga umkate. Na haumkati kwa sababu uko na hasira, unamkata kwa sababu you think your masculinity is fragile and is going to break. You messed from the word go. Once you start dating a woman, you tell her, listen, this is my domain and you will run by my rules. If you don't want, so walk out.
To summarize, to summarize before Annita responds and before I talk to Mariga, to summarize on what Doc has said, simple, siri ya a happy, successful marriage ni kiburi.
Kiburi ya nani?
Iyo ya mwanaume, like you
Iyo
have.
si kiburi. Siri ya a happy, successful marriage is leadership. Lead your kingdom.
Aya. Do you think that's the true definition of leadership, from a man's perspective?
Eric, I've disagreed with you since you started this statement. And that's why. Because one, women are not your children.
Amen.
You're not a parent. If you're not a parent, you go have kids, right? If at any point your expression of masculinity is to lord authority over people, find someone else. Because that's exactly what, having a discussion of what toxic masculinity is, that's it, right? You cannot get into a marriage, into a union to lord over someone. They're an equal adult, like you are. They're not lesser than you. And people are tied to some of these definitions about what being a man is, right? The truth is that in this room and in every sense, not all men are the same. Not all men are as aggressive, not all men are as tall, not men are as muscular, or in any sense doesn't make them less of men. But what happens in this situation?
It does.
I disagree.
It does.
Scientifically,
No, I disagree.
It does.
No,
scientifically, get it from the doctors, yes.
No, I know.
Okay.
It does.
At some point, science said black people were inferior.
Okay.
I disagree. So yes,
I
there are a lot of situations where men are tied to a lot of these notions of what being a man is, right? That's when I talked about like men and relationships. Men do not open up to each other, and people think that's okay, keep it in. No, people are dying. People are suffering a range of mental health issues because they cannot talk to each other. Wanaume huumia peke yao. And I'll tell you this because nimekanja kwa nyumba peke yangu, unakula nyanya na kitunguu, unalala because huwezi kulizia mtu akusaidia because you feel like you're
dread utaka nutrition.
A lot of what I refer to as toxic masculinity, unfortunately, is that because mtu anajifungia definition ya one kuwa mwanaume, but a lot of his whole definition of being a man is subjugating a woman. You've talked for minutes about how to make a woman lesser than you are, how to make her feel lesser than you are, how to lord over. That cannot be a definition of your life. And that's the reason why, in many situations, men know they can get away with assaulting women, right? They do. Men do it all the time because they can get away with it because attitudes like these. This is exactly how it goes to. Because she does something you don't disagree with, what do? people say put her in line, which is rubbish.
Discipline her, apparently.
Discipline. You are adults. A lot of these definitions about kuwa mwanaume, people laugh at it, right?
Okay.
But it affects men also. Wanaume wengi hapa hivi ongeangi lakini watu kufa peke yao.
Aya.
Maisha ikiwa hivyo.